everyone, welcome back. Thanks for tuning in today. We're playing a funky brew, Samira Varus actually. It's been doing really well. At the moment, this specific deck list has a 65% win rate, and the Samira Varus archetype has a 56% win rate, which is literally a tenth of a percentage point behind Leona Samira for the best win rate deck at the moment. So I figured to give this a try. I saw this archetype on Trickster Sari's video, but this deck list was just the one I grabbed with the highest win rate. I'm really excited to see how this plays out. It seems like an interesting mid-range brew with the Samira rally effects almost, because you throw so many spells out with cheap buffs, her flares, gems from the Lunari Cultist. It's still possible to level her up and get the rallies without using like all the crazy wiggly burblefish spells and things like that. And like parley, I think not parley, but like what's the stylus shot, stuff like that, right? So we can still do it pretty well because momentous choice counts as 2, things like that. Keeper of the Box is a very interesting card in the mirror match, but we have other early units like Lunari Cultist, Ionian Hookmaster to get those equipments going. I also am interested to see how Darkened Blister performs. I feel like it's a really nice way to buff up Samira for 1 mana permanently to make her relevant in the mid game without having to dump spells and spells and spells into her stats. Plus, Naganeka can actually be nasty in mirror matches against other aggro decks. If it gets that late in the game, this guy just starts swinging and taking things out. Into the mid game, we have things like Shadowblade Fanatic, Ambitious Cultist, and Ranger Knight Defector. Obviously, kind of like typical cards you'd see in these Cultist decks. Ranger Knight Defector is fantastic offensive pressure. I find a lot of decks have trouble dealing with it in today's meta. It's kind of hard to deal that quote-unquote 4 damage. Or if you're playing like against Freljord, obviously, you have to worry about the freezes. But otherwise, it's just such a solid, consistent threat. At the top end, here is actually where I saw a few different lists that I was really curious to look at. And I want to know what you guys thought. This one runs 2 Expanse Protections, 1 Unforgiving Cold. I definitely think Unforgiving Cold should be in here, at least as a 1-of. But the other card that I saw some lists run, and cut like a Transfusion maybe, things like that, was Unending Wave. Because I love like that card advantage like in the game. Draw 2 and give them Fleeting. So it's like, you're probably going to want to have lots of excess mana. Like this won't be something on turn, 5. If you have a little bit of excess mana left over, you don't really want to use it then. So it's more of just like a late game refill. And I don't know how much our deck needs it. We usually have some pretty good late game things. Like we have equipment that we can play as an 8 mana unit. Varus can be a consistent mana dump, right? It seems like we probably don't need a ton of draw. But I thought it was an interesting card and something to keep in mind to see if we want to play it later on. The most popular version of this archetype does... I wonder why it was in casual. I don't think I put any casual. I wonder why that was popped like that. Okay. Yeah, so like for example, this list we're running only has about 100 matches. The next popular deck list has about 1,000, and it runs cards like All Out and Unending Wave. Ari Kennen. Okay, yeah, Mosh and Faye uploaded an Ari Kennen video. I was thinking about playing it. That would be actually hilarious if we ran into the mirror match in the first match. But yeah, obviously, I'm not playing Ari Kennen right now. I was thinking about it, but I don't know if I'm good enough with it to really provide a competitive video with it. But I thought it was fun. I'll probably go Hookmaster on turn 2. Into Samira on turn 3. I'm going to play Hookmaster. Like, we're going to run into this anyways. Scout's pretty interesting here. I think I'm going to take the Scout. I don't know if that list runs Make It Rain. I actually have no clue what Mansion-based video was. I saw, like, the headline. I didn't actually watch it. So I'm not sure what the list runs. Would they run Make It Rain? Even if they do, Scout's, like, such a nasty card against their deck. They'll have to use, like, stuns and everything. Turn 3, Samira plus Challenger seems decent. But if we use the Challenger Flare and they recall their unit, we won't get the strike to get another Flare. But I don't think I can let them go. I think I need to start taxing their resources. Like they want to recall Droplet, right? That's the thing with these decks. They want to recall Droplet, so I'm not going to challenge it. Because the what elusive damage turn over turn will add up, I suppose, but it's not the end of the world. Yeah, so like this is an interesting choice. Okay. In that case, I'll probably go Dark and Ballista plus the damage flare, because I don't really need to pull this, and I don't want to give an excuse to recall this. Samira might die next turn. That's true. Okay. So does it really matter? I'm not sure. We obviously have Spell Shield here, but I'm not sure if I want to use that next turn. Just on the Kennen mark? Man, I miss God Will of Seething. What a fun card. I miss Ari Kennen. Do we just let Samira go here? Because I feel like it's probably pretty easy for them to pop her Spell Shield here, right? I don't know if she's the most important unit for us, right? Like, she's not winning us this game. I think I'd rather go... like our Varus. Oh, and sorry, yeah. Trickster Sari's video that I mentioned, he was running Riven as a 1-of, I believe, which was pretty interesting. I thought that might be interesting to check out. So we can get Ranger Knight Defector down here. That seems pretty good. And I might be okay with throwing Iron and Hookmaster in here as well. Okay. Interesting. Them not blocking this makes me think they have easy recalls. So get it back in hand. I'll probably have to use Furious Wheeler here to kill Ahri, right? If they have Ahri. Well, they're going to start gunning down their stuff. I'm not really sure what to do here. Wait, how does Samira work here? When I'm summoned to strike, create a flare in hand if I don't have one. So I'll probably just use this turn, right? Anybody else have like PTSD of the rumbling noises from when Kennen first came out? Of this bzzz. Also, thank you guys for the support. I had 600 subscribers on YouTube today. I really appreciate it. I guess I'll block here. Just save some damage because they're probably going to stun it anyways. Just recalling it. Oh, it's only equipped unit I have. Okay, interesting. Thanks, Kato Universe. I appreciate it. Yeah, I've really been enjoying this stand event. I feel like there are a lot of things you can try out. Even if they kind of involve a few similar champions. Like this Varus Samir deck, obviously it has Samir in it. But I feel like it plays different enough from other Samir decks. I'm probably going to open attack here. Like if they play Kennen now, right, it doesn't affect the stun at the open attack next turn. I guess, yeah, we'll take our scout attack, I suppose, and then play Samira. Because I'd like to see if we can force out the Concussive Palm. If they Concussive Palm our 6-3, and then we can play Samira afterwards to use the Challenger to kill Kennen. And we also have a Spell Shield. I might just use that this turn. We have 2 of them. Because will it fizzle? I hope this fizzles. The tail of the dragon. And there's Varus. That's pretty big. Hey, Nia. What's my opinion on a Bard Acehole deck? The chimes can help flip Acehole? That sounds interesting. I'd like to see what it looks like. I'm not sure if it'd be competitive, but it certainly sounds cool. Does Varus do anything here? I feel like he's kind of meh. And I don't even know if Samira's really going to get after Kennen, but it's probably worth the try. Is Bard standard legal? I'm actually not even sure. I haven't seen him, I don't think, in standard. If they have a stun, I want them to stun Samira rather than the 6 damage here. I want to force them to. He is in standard. Interesting. Oh, I don't have enough mana. Oopsies. Sure, that's fine. Yeah, I actually need to like seriously take a look through the champions that are actually in standard. What do I even try to kill here? I guess I can try to kill Kennen. Is it worth it to kill Kennen here? I feel like he's a problem just getting these stuns. But the elusive damage is what's killing us here. Like, we can go after Kennen. I mean, maybe not. Maybe, okay, we'll see. I think this is fine. We have a spell shield here if necessary, and we can still play Ambitious Cultist or Varus afterwards. You didn't know Nocturne was in standard until yesterday? Me neither, right? I'm like, I feel like the poor guy lost all his cards. Which I don't even know if it's true. I don't know if Fearsome's a deck, but I know, like, Stygian Onlooker and everything is no longer in. Valor, that's pretty interesting. Should I play this now? Just so I can open Scout Attack and pull Kennen, number 1, the non-ephemeral version. Because when he's stunned, he'll get 1 lightning, or 1 Mark of the Storm, but that won't be enough. This is a very interesting matchup. I'm a little surprised at how resilient they are, but I guess Arcanon's always resilient. I do miss Arcanon, I'll be honest. That's like one of my favorite decks ever in any card game. Oof, that's pretty brutal. Do we have to go after him? I mean, we have Flare. So I can take Valor. I'll probably take Valor after Kennen, because he's less important than the Admiral Shelley at this point. And I don't want to develop. Like, I'll take my Scout Attack and then develop. Because we might just lose here if they get their elusives buffed up enough. Kennen plus Fate Admiral Shelley is a really cool combo, though. Like, we can go Keeper of the Box plus Varus, that's 6. We'll have 3 mana left over. And we do have a 1 mana equipment if this dies. So we can play all of our cards out. Which I don't even know if that accomplishes much. The Keeper of the Box is just going to run into... Oh, jeepers. Yeah, I think they got us. Hope they rotate Shelly next patch, yeah. I wonder how that'll work. Like, are they going to rotate things, you know, every year? Every 2 years? Every 6 months? I wonder Like how often they plan on doing that, or if they want it to just be a one-time thing for as long as possible. Well, I don't know if we're ever winning now. I'll be honest. That's a cool deck, though. I'm certainly curious about what deck I'll play tomorrow. That's not how it works. Right. I don't know. I forgot it was attached to his equipment. Yeah, we're not winning this game anyway. And if I attack with Varus now, they might just have a pump spell to kill him. If we find a Furious Wielder, no, that won't do it either. I would have had to play Keeper the Box and equip it to hope to top deck Furious Wielder. Okay, good game though. Really cool deck. I do like the Shelly addition to that deck, because I played a Freljord version last season with Spirits Unleashed, and a 5-mana slow spell isn't really where you want to be at with like Kennen, right? You kind of want to be a little bit faster paced than that. So having that like 0-mana Kennen spell as a trigger is a really easy way to get off to that start. It seems pretty cool. Deep, okay. I haven't seen these spells or skins in a long time. I kind of like that Maokai skin. Alright, what are we looking for here? Probably an actual unit, I'd imagine. And I'll pitch the Ballista. Okay, I guess we just try to curve out here. Or I could just play Samira and Flare next turn, but I feel like she's dead anyways. Getting her extra Flare isn't going to be all that important for like leveling her up. She's probably going to die early on. I'll take a Furious Wielder. Try to kill like a Maokai or a Sea Scarab early on. I'm surprised they always take this attack here. Like, don't you want to leave this guy on the board just in case you end up getting a Sea Scarab down for a while? Fearsome seems interesting. I think Fearsome may just be a 2/2. I guess I should go Shepherd's Authority. Make it a little bit healthier. Fearsome is interesting though, because it plays around like another one of the 1-drops and Sea Scarabs early in the game. Yeah, like I think I'll just let this go if they want to take an attack here. And I'll get after it with Samira next turn. And if that doesn't work, then we can use Violent Discord. But I've found it very difficult to race deep. They have enough heal and late game stabilization that I kind of think I need to go for one big combo turn with Varus and stuff rather than try to chip in for every damage possible. And like playing Violent Discord there, I don't know how much it's going to accomplish for us. Quietus. Okay, that's pretty good. And like here, I'm just like so scared to get Varus down. They're just gonna obliterate him next turn or so. 2 turns from now. No, because it's less health. So Varus would have to take damage. Which isn't impossible. But are we really getting much from playing Hookmaster this turn? I feel like it's probably safer anyways. Just to try to keep Varus around. Until he's leveled and once you have like a spell shield in hand maybe. Actually, if they block here, I might just use the Violent Discord. Should I? Like, what else is this killing? I guess another Dead Blue Water or something. But I'm thinking Violent Discord might not be all that useful later in the game. So maybe I should have used it there. This might actually be not a blowout. But if they play the Obliterator Fishy, we can use a Furious Willer here. Ooh, okay. Interesting choices. How do we do this? We can get both our champions on the board. Like, I'll play Samira first. They're 7 cards away from deep, so I don't think they can kill Samira with the Obliterator Fish if we go Furious Willer here. Ooh, cheapers, okay. I feel like this was worth it. We're kind of exposing ourselves to a lot of stuff. We don't have any protection, like we don't have any spell shield in hand, but we get this guy nice and weak for now. We dealt a good amount of damage. There we go. Could we level Samira? We could go Shepherd's Authority, Flare. Potentially any of these. We could use Violent Discord here. That might actually be worth it. Yeah, I'll try it. And we can level up Samira. I guess if we can rally next turn, we might just win. Oh, rats. That's not good. Shoot. Yep. Okay. We can wait for them to attack and kind of blow them out with Unforgiving Cold if they attack. And if they don't attack, then we just get free Challenger attacks next turn anyway. Thank you. I feel like it's so obvious that we're holding something up, right? Like, we totally would have just cast a Flare or attached our equipment there to level up our Samira.
Beautiful and brutal, just how I like it.
Wait, are these guys deep? Hold on a second, hold on a second. Oh, wait. I'm about to be the one who's gonna get blown out. Because they only get +3/+3, right? So we're still fine.
There is no forgiveness.
Hopefully. Okay. If they had, like, Jettison.
Blink and you'll miss me.
Okay, I think we can rally next turn. Okay, good game. Interesting. Okay, that felt interesting. I'd like to play that matchup again because I've really struggled against Deep lately, and I'm curious if this is a good matchup. Deep feels really strong right now. I agree. It's a pretty good deck. What does it beat? Because I struggle against it, but I haven't really played much like Sett Karma lately. Does it beat Sett Karma? Let's see. Jinx Echo. I'll probably keep Violent Discord. And I'm curious about keeping Armation Knight Defector. Deep beats... Oh yeah, it stomps Karma Sett, and it's good against Ashe LeBlanc. And it kills Jack Seraphine too. Interesting, okay. It's bad against Fizz Samira and Leona Samira though. I guess I'll just keep these two for now. Armation Knight Defector is a fine draw if we hit it later on. It's good into Sett Karma unless Karma has 2 copies and you can keep shuffling it back into the deck. Gotcha. I'll probably get down a Forsaken Bakai here. Because... I guess is the Chronomancer 2/3? We wouldn't be able to do anything with that anyways. So remember, we can buffer up. Okay, I'll probably take the Darkened Ballista here. That's really nice on Samira. But I'll play the Hookmaster or just take our attack. Or we could just play Samira.
Take the shot.
Because this guy can pretty much attack on anything. Okay. And if they kill Samira, it's kind of whatever.
This should be fun.
Oh, yeah, that got me. Didn't think about that one.
Never fades. Man, I'm good.
I never know if I should really kill anything. It doesn't matter if we sacrifice this right now. I feel like I want this around for an extra blocker later on.
Sometimes you're the fish, sometimes you're the bait.
I think I'm okay with playing Varus next turn. Oh, okay. I don't know if I've actually I don't know if I've actually played against this yet. That's pretty cool. Okay. We can play Varus and keep up Spell Shield next turn. Or no, we can't. Should we keep up Spell Shield? I feel like they're going to have a hard time dealing 4 damage here.
Bloodshed is the only way, isn't it?
This looks kind of sad again into another Scrying Sands. Okay. I just want to keep their board clear so they don't get any revives. I think we win late game pretty comfortably here if we find a Furious Wielder.
Got a good feeling about tomorrow. Never had luck, never needed it.
Easy to say with that Z drive of yours. Watch out.
I'm always spooked about the rally. But if they have the rally, I have one cheap blocker.
Little help. All coming back to me now.
Naka could be really good in this matchup if we hit turn 8. Okay. I do kind of want to find a spell here.
What I could learn from studying such a weapon. You will know our power. Be patient.
I thought I was ready.
It's a Kahiri deck and the Secret Keeper deck. I'm feeling a little worried. And I don't want to run poor Varus into another Scrying Sands or Quicksand. I'll swing in for a few elusive damage here, and then we can block with them to get Naga Neka back in hand. I'm terrified about the rally now, though. Regenerative Defector could be good. Unfortunately, we still haven't found a way to deal with this Echo. Although I don't even know if Furious Wielder would be all that great since they might just rally afterwards anyway.
Lead the way, book.
Wait, what? Oh, yeah, I forgot, the Secrets Keeper. Holy smokes. Okay, now so this guy's like immortal now? Okay, cool. That's actually hilarious. Oh my goodness.
You're up, chum bucket.
I know what we are. A new energy source.
Should've stuck the fish.
We have a few cheap blockers at least. Like we can just throw out these Poros and the Shadow Fiend for free. Next turn we get Naga Neka down and hope it's enough to eventually kill Echo.
You know, deja vu isn't what it used to be.
Sure. We can kill off Kahiri with the Violent Discord. And then just chump block the rest.
A sheath for a soul.
Well, this seems definitely sketchy, but without Jinx leveled up Rocket, right? We're looking okay. As long as we don't find another rally, right? I'll keep up a spell shield in case they have like a mystic shot.
Oh, right. I remember this.
No, 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 no. Not another rally. Please, no! Good game. Okay. Man, that's brutal. I don't know how to beat that deck. We just didn't really have any ways to interact with Echo at all.
We suffer this loss.
I guess I messed up by not saving the Challenger. Like, I didn't need to use Varus Challenger to kill the Secret Keeper, right? If I saved that earlier, we would have been fine. So that was my big mistake. If I saved that, yeah. I think we probably could have got out of that then. But, you know, who knows if they would have had a rally at that point, but... A little hard for Samira in the matchup to clear board early. Yeah, that definitely seems like a good way to play that out. Oh, I did have Samira, but she got hit by Scrying Sands, that's right. I just didn't have any pump spells available. But yeah, okay. Good thinking. I'll keep that in mind. I feel like I haven't been using Samira properly. And like in this matchup, I'm never gonna mulligan for Samira because I'm just like, she'll get hit. She'll just get hit by Brittle Steel or the Trifarian Glory Seeker. I feel like this is a miserable matchup for us, so this is not supposed to be a good matchup. We just get Freljorded. That's interesting. Oh, Pokekings, sorry. I saw the green text. I thought you were supposed to be. Yeah, welcome to the chat. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. Yeah. I always love learning new matchups and stuff, but I feel like I'm very slow sometimes to adjust.
Pledge to the dark within.
I probably want to get Darkened Ballista equipped here, just so we can use Violent Discord up next turn, on like a LeBlanc or a Trifarian Glory Seeker. I think I let this one slide. Or do I just shoot it? Maybe I just shoot it. Because they don't have a ton of 2 health units. Hold shots need to combo. Okay. Then I'm not sure if I should trade with this, because I might just attack with this some point in the future and this is always going to be there. But I guess like if I find Samira, it's a pretty easy kill anyway. Trading is fine. Like I'm thinking of just taking Samira and trying to force them to use resources here and then I can react. Range Knight Defector is good next turn. Yeah, that's true. Because I probably can't kill Ranger Knight Defector here. And yeah, you're right. If I played Darkened Ballista on this, that'd be pretty big. Okay. I think I still get this down anyways and swing it for some damage. Because some of the... I can play Ranger Knight and attempt to force cards out. Then I hold up Unforgiving. Yeah, okay, interesting. Interesting. When they play Reckoning? Ooh, good point. So yeah, I guess I'll just pass here. I don't really want to... I mean, I guess I'm fine with trading here, but they want to take that trade, obviously. So at this point, I probably should just pass. Because if I swing in after playing Violent Discord in this dude or whatever, and they have freeze, I don't have any reaction. I trade it? I'm not playing this well, am I?
All the world on one arrow.
Oh, good point. I need to actually keep equipping. Yeah. I guess I can pass and hold up Violent Discord this turn too.
Leaping into action.
Now I'm gonna use this Unforgiving Cold here. Should I? I'm like... I think it seems like a good spot. They won't have a good Reckoning target for a while. Or a Reckoning board for a while. But they just might have their own freeze in response. I guess I could just do this, right? I actually don't care about using Unforgiving Cold first. Yeah, good point. Okay, another one. I think I'm just gonna let this go so I can equip the Ballista to Samira now. I've let this go long enough. This poor dude needs to go.
I excel at making heads turn and roll.
And I can just kill Ashe here with the Violent Discord. I guess I should use this now so I don't have access to here to help. Oh, good point, good point, good point. Yeah, see, I don't know why I'm... You're right, I probably could just hold it there. But I figured I'd do it right there when they only had 1 mana, so they didn't have access to the here to help. If they had another one. I'll probably take my open attack here with the scout. I think prioritizing Samira flip this turn is the next turn is more important. Gotcha. Okay. This deck's super hard as played, then you go for it. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. That's like a very good point. I definitely approached this matchup completely wrong. I do appreciate the insight. I actually like really mean it. I know some people don't like backseating, but I actually really appreciate it. What's this all about? I'm either thinking they're holding up Reckoning or a freeze, so I might not play Varus so we can keep up our reactions. You're sitting like 400 LP right now in this deck. That's pretty cool. I actually haven't seen it a whole ton, but it definitely is. I'm enjoying it so far. Okay, they are their own double freeze. So I could just Unforgiving Cold and we just kind of go into stalemate. Or I could go Violent Discord plus Transfusion. I don't know if I want to lose this though.
Survive the desert.
And I don't know if I should use this as my Unforgiving Cold spot. I could just go Transfusion Violent Discord, but I lose my Scout. Discord plus Transfusion is better? Okay. Oh wait, we have Tough anyway, so we won't lose this. That's right. Okay. So this is fine. I forgot about the Tough. So this is, I think, is fine. Next turn we play Samira spell plus Varus, the Flare plus Varus when we level her. Interesting. Okay, I feel like this one game actually definitely changed my perspective on this deck a whole lot. Plays around Brittle Steel, loses to second Iron, but can play around that. Yeah, I can play around that more. Okay, we have this at least, but ooh, we could go Flare, Unforgiving Cold this turn. Because they probably won't take this attack. If I just play Flare, are they going to take this attack? If I'm holding up that much mana. And Samira's about to rally. Because if I just slam Varus, at least I get the level up for sure. I can take the 6 from the Reckless Trifarian, I think. But then I feel really sad if they have a Glory Seeker or... I can defend all 3 to Reckoning. Yeah, okay. That seems fine to me. I'll just take that.
Beautiful and brutal, just how I like it.
If this is a bloody business... Okay, it's a Reckoning. So, I just burn the Spell Shield. Because this won't live, but it'll save Varus, of course. And Samira. On Ranger Knight. Oh, it will affect Ranger Knight? Interesting. I don't know. See, I'm so used to, like, Magic the Gathering, where even if something has hexproof, it, like, targets the board, it'll still die. I always forget that it still saves that. Yeah, good point. Image's Choice. That feels pretty good here. Alright, so what do? Just take our open attack. We do 14 damage. We can threaten lethal. And the only way he lives is if he has a freeze. The double freeze. Doesn't matter if I put this on Varus or someone else here. I don't think it does, right? Like if I put it here, it'll at least freeze this if they have 1 freeze compared to getting our Samira hit. Or no, close call, probably Ranger Knight. Okay. Because Unforgiving Cold will freeze these 2 then, right? But Samira will get the Flare at least. Yeah, that was crazy. I definitely felt like I was going to lose that game for sure. Exact lethal. No, I didn't win. Pokeking won. Interesting. Crazy game. I did not expect to win that. That was a really fun game.
Vengeance born on an arrowhead.
We won. Let's go, team. Yeah. What a cool deck. That felt powerful. Plus, I know special protects from Reckoning. I guess that's probably pretty important. Dumping on solo masters feels bad, man. Okay, Samira Fizz. I imagine this is, like, kind of the deck we're supposed to punish, right? It is Super Skull testing? Okay. My gut is just keep Forsaken Bakai and Samira, but don't play Samira on turn 2. Because I don't want to run into their own Samira. You can be, just go grind it out. I'll be back in like 15. Sounds good. Yeah, I have a ton of fun with this deck. Awesome. See you later, Pokeking. I'm thinking about just playing this turn 1. I want to find an equipment soon. But I can also just pass to see what they do. Okay. I suppose we can sneak into 2 damage then here. Ranger Knight Defector also seems kind of nasty in this matchup. 4 mana time to put down Jinx, yeah. I'm the complete opposite. I'm too conservative sometimes. I'll be like, they could have literally any combination of cards, and I'll play so passive that I end up just losing because I never did anything. Yeah, probably not worth it to rip the Violent Discord here, I suppose. They took their attack, so we can get Samir down.
No need to make a name for myself. Just an impression.
Someone does a cool card. I always forget it's 1 minute, and then they always like end up stealing my like crazy late game cards, and I'm like, what the heck?
There are 2 types of people, the quick and the dead.
I hope I didn't take a Tellstones. I really don't want to get blown up by Rolling Death later on. I'll probably just play Darkened Ballista on Samira here. Or we could try to go after Fizz. Like if we just use Samira's Flare. And they have a Rolling Death. Well no, they can't, because it'll be too expensive. So maybe we can just kill.
Virtues? I've got a few. Vices?
Maybe we can just kill Fizz for free.
More.
So is it worth it to go Keeper the Box? Let them take a turn to develop here? We still have the Challenger. I don't think they can kill Samira here very easily. Like, if they have a Pirouette, we still have 3 units that can get after Fizz. And I kind of want to kill Fizz. Even if they develop something else afterwards. Or I could just attach the Darkened Ballista and swing in for a ton of damage. And try to force them to block. Because, like, if we don't kill Fizz there, he deals, like, you know, another 2 damage next turn. And we can kill him the following turn, but for now, if they don't have any other units on board, we're just pushing a ton of damage. What do I think is a pretty unique keyword in this game? Deep is definitely one I don't know a very similar comparison to in other games. I love recalls. Like, I guess it's not a keyword, though. It's more like a mechanic, like Ari's recalls. Because you almost never do that with too many crazy combos in other games that I can think of. Deep is a good one, yeah, because like there's obviously like milling it in other card games, but not where like you get a special bonus necessarily if you have like a certain amount of cards. I think that's pretty cool. Hollow's pretty cool. Hollow's a good one. I do love Hallowed. I'm probably just going to play Violent Discord this turn. So do I really care to get Hookmaster versus Cultist down? I suppose if we get Hookmaster Scout, that'd be pretty good. It's also pretty interesting. I do like Quick Attack in these aggro mirrors. Let's see, I'll look up like a list keywords in Legends of Runeterra, because I feel like my mind's just blanking, but I'll Augment. I like Augment. That's pretty unique, I think. Like when you play created cards. Because, you know, how many other card games have created cards, you know, other than like digital games? They could obviously have another all out here. But I feel like it's probably worth it to force it anyways. Maybe it's not. Maybe we should just kill it after combat so they don't get the extra 2 damage from all out. Yoinks, okay. It's a good chunk of damage. Scout's interesting too. It's unique because I don't know of too many other card games where you get double attacks from certain units. Like there are very rare instances in Magic the Gathering. I hate taking these open attacks where we're not actually dealing a ton of damage, but I don't want to run into Pirouette. And I probably need to keep up a Rolling Death in case they have their own Rolling Death at this point. Okay. And we might be able to rally next turn. Or not rally, but level up. Lurk's pretty unique. That's a good one. They do have a fair amount of unique ones. Lurk wouldn't work IRL unless you get a third party to check your top card. Yeah. That's what, like, I would always think it'd be, like, so fun to, like, play paper Legends of Runeterra, but it'd be so convoluted and difficult. Even just, like, keeping track of damage is so difficult for paper card games sometimes. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. So we could easily get 4 down. We could just go like Monkey Business, Lunar Cultist Gems. But I do want to keep up Rolling Death. Four mana. I don't know. I kind of want to get this Monkey Business down with Plunder. And just hold up Rolling Death, even if we don't level Samira. Lurk wouldn't work IRL unless you get a third party check your top card, unless every single card has a flap that you have to see if it's Lurk. I'm reading too much into it. Yeah, you'd have to have like a flap on the back side so you can actually see what the card reads. That's so funny. Oh, I'm such an idiot. I didn't actually activate Flare. Oopsies. Yep, thanks, Pokeking. I knew that. I was distracted. I was reading chat. I'll take the blame for that one. Okay, as long as we don't let them get those stylish shots, we should be good. Oh, it's a battling ally strikes a battling enemy. This actually feels really sad if they have an all-out. Okay. I think we're good.
True power eclipses both day and night. Don't hold anything back. I won't.
All right, good game. And the Plunder Monkey didn't even cost us the game.
Easy. Where was the danger?
Alright, this is probably going to have to be my last game. But I'm having a ton of fun with this deck. Sett Karma. Okay. Do we win this? Or do we lose this? I feel like it could be okay, right? Yeah, we have like a 55% win rate against. Okay. I'm thinking of just curving out as hard as possible here. Like keep all 3 of the units and just pitch Tellstones. We won't have any equipment though to play until turn 3 if we go 1-2, but is that fine? I feel like this is fine. Hey, Infinipatrons, what's up? Oof, this one's not looking all that pretty. I'm thinking of just skipping. Yeah, or I don't know. Maybe this is a little bit of a unit heavy hand. But I always feel like maybe it's the wrong perception. But I feel like I always just want to have an excess number of units to go after them so that like a Mystic Shot doesn't ruin our whole night. Like that's why I'm always hesitant to keep like Samira in matchups like this, because I'm like she'll just get shot. But she's still a pretty good card. Like, I'm just gonna stick a Keeper of the Box here. We don't have any equipments, but if they have a Mystic Shot, we at least still get to put 2 damage with the other unit.
Terrible things lay inside.
I think something that's important to internalize in order to improve is just not keep mediocre or just okay hands. Yeah. Definitely something I do. Probably way too often. It's just like, this seems okay, and I'll keep it. Okay. I'm probably just gonna save this for our Range Unite Defector.
If it's a people problem, I'm your man.
Like, is it even worth it to play Lunari Cultist here? Next turn we'll have Range Unite Defector and then just slap on the Darkened Ballista. I guess I might as well hold the spell mana in case we draw something else to protect the Defector. Like if we get the... the spell shield won't mark anyways. I don't know if this does much.
True power eclipses both day and night.
Okay, if they have Hexblader, I suppose that's kind of whatever. Is there any reason I shouldn't... I guess I gotta... If I attach it to the Keeper of the Box, that dies to a Mystic Shot. But at least we won't lose everything to Hexblader on our Range Unite Defector. Like, should I diversify my threats, or just go all in on this one Range Unite Defector? We have another Range Unite Defector. So I'm kind of okay with just spreading out the Darkened Ballista here. But it just dies too easily to like Mystic Shot and High Note. Rats. Why are we running Range Unite at all? I don't know. This was just the deck list I grabbed for it. I thought it seemed like a pretty decent card, but I don't know. Do you really think it doesn't belong on the deck? Doesn't accomplish much. What else would you want to run in the deck? Because I'm awful at deck building, so I'm like clueless. Probably just more spells. Gotcha. This is his stock, both Pokeking and I played. Okay, awesome. Because yeah, this one wasn't the stock list. This was like, only had like 100 games played, but it was the, you know, quote-unquote highest win rate at the moment. But I didn't know how much units had changed versus more Unforgiving Cold versus the Unending Wave. Yeah, Unending Wave. I was curious about playing Unending Wave. I thought it seemed like a cool card. But I wasn't sure how great it would be. All Out. Yeah, All Out, I guess, is probably one that feels missing from this deck. I like Quick Attack. Interesting. Awesome. Okay, yeah, I'll probably give that deck list a try tonight. It looks pretty good. Thank you. I appreciate that. Really just about making the most of champions. Gotcha. I feel like I probably need this for my champions. I'll let this go. Why can't I Google that quote? I can pop the link that I'm looking at right now. I hope that worked. Okay, good. Yeah, so I'll just end the round here. Yeah, this went very poorly. I felt like I kept a unit heavy hand, and now I have like no good units. I'll probably just kill the Clockling this turn, I suppose. I think I kind of have to take this end round. My hand's not looking so hot. Ooh. It's just a Slam and Naganeka. I feel like that gets so roasted by Recall. The cards I keep in the mirror are Samira, Momentous Choice, and anything that represents a weapon, but not more than one. And the Predict guy. The Mulligan. Oh, yeah, gotcha. I don't know. I feel like attacking here doesn't accomplish a whole ton. Like, I could gem up a dude. Like, if I give this a few health or a few gems, that doesn't seem great. But also, I don't forget running more with as an Anivia Tryndamere. Part of me wishes I didn't get the most useless champs when I first started playing this game. Like, this just gets blown up by a Mystic Shot. Oof, I'm feeling like I walked myself into a little bit of a pickle. FTR was so good. I never really played too much Failed Control. I was always more of a PNZ guy. Yeah, okay. I was like, I guess we could do this at least, but I don't know if that'll work out too much. I feel like I'm desperate at this point. I kind of messed up with the early game hard enough that we're looking a little sad now. 2 points on Varus if I hold it. Oh, yeah. Good point. So now how would I force them to do their stuff without me playing Varus first here? This is a go next angle. Yeah, I'm feeling like I kind of lost this one. Go ahead and pray he has nothing. Alternatively, I can slam the H-up. I'm thinking slam the H-up next, or it might be good too. They already used one recall, right? Maybe we'll get a... I mean, Sett's probably leveling, so I might not be able to kill him. But we can equip the equipment afterwards. I don't see it, therefore you're fine. Rats! Ah! I feel like it's so many weird little things like that that I don't catch in the moment, but afterwards I'm like, man, this game went so poorly. It's the mulligan mostly, I suppose. The mulligan didn't feel great. I'm only picking up this deck. This is the first day I'm playing it, so yeah. I definitely needed to develop a better understanding of the mulligans. There's no way they spent 6 mini here, right? Surely not. Do I know why I'm losing when I do? Sometimes. It depends. As you can tell, I'm not the highest Masters level player, so there are some games when I'm kind of just like, oh well, rats, I got. But I try to think through of why I'm losing sometimes, but like things like this, I'm kind of like, I don't know. This is actually really good for us. Oh, I appreciate it. But yeah, I don't know. I'm definitely. I try to see what I can. I usually don't like look over my games or anything, but I try to think about it early or right. Like I don't know. I feel like maybe my mulligan was just the burst part here. Maybe my deck list isn't ideal. He has no draw left. He probably has one more showstopper behind. Where did my lifesteal unit go? I think it died to showstopper. Yeah, unfortunately, if I play a card in here, I'm gonna have to go. Unfortunately, I have to go pretty soon. This game's dragging on a little bit, but we'll see if we can snipe Sett here. So the way you beat Karma Sett is by taxing the resources as much as possible from turn 1. That's a good point, because yeah, if I like slow play it and just give them time, it's just so easy for them. Yeah. All right. Well, we don't have any way to get vulnerable, so I'll just skip this one up. But yeah, unfortunately, I have to go. This was a lot of fun, guys. I really do appreciate it. A lot of their plays are resource intensive, so aiming for tempo positive lines wins the game. Yeah. I hate that Ione has good removal now with Sett. I think Sett's a pretty cool design. I kind of like the Brawly Ionia, but yeah, I appreciate it. The best thing will beat them is to level Samira. Awesome. All right, again, thank you guys. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully I'll be back tomorrow with another stream, and I'll catch you later. Hope you have a good one.